Hi, my name is Dr. Elisabeth Princeton, and I'm a holistic life counselor. So, what is that? So, we often live our lives by the seat of our pants instead of looking at purpose and our intention and who God created us to be. And then we wonder why we have health issues off the charts. And maybe we have a bad relationship, or maybe we don't like our career, and we don't realize that it is all entwined together. Because we are whole, perfect, and complete, just as we aren't and just as we are not, which is why I spell holistic with a W. And yet how often people spell it with an H. And you think about it, do you want a hole in your life? No. Because when you have a hole in your life, guess what? It manifests symptoms that actually overlay in other areas of your life, and then you wonder why your life doesn't work. So I want to share with you something today about a word that is very difficult for many, and yet it is so freeing. And when you actually step into this space, how much weight is lifted off to you, and you actually begin to be able to live your life in ways you never dreamt of. Your attitude will change, the energy that's coming from you will change, your relationship with God will change, your relationship with that person will change, and it is the word forgiveness. How many of you have someone in your life, and because we're human, I'm sure there's many, that you've chosen not to forgive? And what kind of tension is that creating in your life, in your chest? Maybe you choose to forget about it, but you're not forgetting it because the body keeps the score. And you're wondering why. Maybe you have health issues. Or you don't feel well, you get headaches. What are you holding on to as a grudge? Not choosing to forgive someone, even if they haven't asked for forgiveness. See, forgiveness is a choice. It's not about whether we feel like it or not. The feelings come later. But it's a choice. And what are you willing to choose? The great thing about forgiveness is it's free. Neil Anderson said this: "Don't wait to forgive until you feel like forgiving. You will never get there. Feelings take time to heal after the choice to forgive is made." So what will it take for you to give someone who's done you wrong or harmed you? Whatever the situation is, it doesn't matter. You have a choice to make. And lastly, it's easier to forgive someone else than it is to forgive ourselves. When was the last time you forgave yourself? Instead, you have this negative self-talk going. You're so bad, and if people only knew, and you're carrying all these burdens on yourself, badgering yourself up every day in every way, and then you wonder why you're not thriving and you can't get the relationship you want, or you're in a miserable relationship because you're miserable, so you're badgering them too, and then they become miserable. It's a vicious cycle. So what would it take for you to forgive yourself? That's the biggest and the hardest step for so many. But that is actually where your life becoming whole and complete begins. If you need help, you know where to find me. Choose forgiveness. It's a choice. God bless.